Government must always know the statistics of mothers who can breastfeed against those who can't due to malnutrition. This statement is from the Director General, Cross River State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Janet Ekpeyong, during this year's Breastfeeding Week. She further explains that not everyone in communities knows that the first 100 days of the life of a newborn are when the brain develops most. But through health education and enlightenment and having support from families and communities, many women are now more enlightened to realize that breast milk is the best food for babies. To discuss this, the Director General, Cross River State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Janet Ekpeyong, joins us from Calabar. A pleasure having you with us on the program.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now, can you give us statistics, of breastfeeding rate amongst mothers in Cross River State?
Okay, thank you very much. Based on what we did last year, we actually had about just about 25% of mothers breastfeeding their children exclusively. But from what we're gathering this year, that the numbers really improved. And although we are yet to conclude on that, but there's a lot of improvement in that regard, because we're beginning to see more mothers being encouraged and of course, breastfeeding their children exclusively, as well as ensuring to follow through all through to 2 years, as recommended by the World Health Organization. So we're glad that the numbers are really improving, and for us, this gives us hope in the sense that we are sure to have less children becoming ill. That's because their immunity is being built, and of course, all the antibodies needed to give them all the strong immunity are also being provided by the breast milk. So we're really excited about that, but we're yet to conclude on that.
Good that the numbers are looking good, but let's hope they get even better. But for a lot of career women, they always feel that it's very difficult to really exclusively breastfeed a baby, especially for the first 3 months. What can you say about that?
Absolutely. We know that breast milk is very important, for the development of a child, right from when the child is growing up and all that. And we know that some of the challenges women face is the fact that they have to go back to work. And that's what usually hinders, women successfully breastfeeding their children. And that's why we encourage women to even express breast milk and see how it could be stored in the refrigerators. And when it's time for the children to be breastfed, someone in the family will have to support them by ensuring that the breast milk is being warmed to the right temperature and the child being given. And of course, we are advocating, as part of what we're trying to see, that working mothers, get to breastfeed their children, that institutions, organizations set up crèches or nurseries in their various establishments. That would go a long way in encouraging mothers, to take their babies to work, so that while the babies are at crèche, they can still a few minutes go in there, breastfeed their kids, and then go back to work and be more productive. So we are also advocating to ensure that governments can increase the number of, from 3 months to 6 months paid maternity leave, just to ensure that women can have more time at home to breastfeed their kids and give them that very good start to life. So this is some of the things that we think can encourage women. But most importantly, we know that right now just about 3 months has been given, and we hope that we'll be able to give them all the support. And that's why they need their spouse, they need all their loved ones, family members to be there to encourage them and give them all that needed support so they can pull through, even if they have to work.
Now, going forward briefly now, I know you mentioned the issue of malnutrition for some mothers, especially those who are finding it really difficult, to lactate. So what will you quickly tell them?
Okay, so we totally understand that a lot of women usually have challenges, lactating to get, to breastfeed their children, and this is where the issue or the importance of nutrition really sets in, and that's why they also need all the support from everyone. I mean, from family, from friends, and everyone. There could be the fact that probably they don't have enough food to eat that will, help them lactate properly. There could be that it could be that they could be having some psychological issues that could be affecting them, and of course affecting the hypothalamus that will cause the release of this breast milk. So there are a lot of things that could actually play a role in preventing women from breastfeeding. So, but we know that nutrition plays a very huge role, because a woman who feeds properly definitely will also lactate properly. So we need to give her all the support, even from the government angle, and ensure that whatever nutritional supplements that we can give will also go a long way. And of course, family members being there, making sure that she's being fed properly, cooked, of course, the best meals that she loves. That will really go a long way to really help her. But nutrition is indeed very important, as it goes a long way to helping mothers lactate and breastfeed their children.
Thank you so much, Dr. Janet Ekpenyong, for sharing your thoughts with us. She is the Director General, Cross River State Primary Healthcare Development Agency.
Thank you very much.